Alright guys, welcome back. This is page 2 of your unit review. We are looking at characteristics of polynomial functions on page 2. Alright, now take a look and decide what video this is. See what kind of function this is. So if you take a look, this was a transformation from the original. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I know it's 5 because they're on opposite ends. So that has to be a quintet. And there's a little bounce right there. Okay? So, your domain. So let's take a look at our domain. Left to right, it's going from far left to far right. That is going to be a real number. Now, before I continue on, if I were you, I would go and enter all this information in here, and then let's label a few things that you know you are going to need, okay? And that's what I would do if I were you. Hang on, let me see if I can make this bigger. A little darker. Nope. So that way you guys can see. Oh, there you go. You can see it so much better. All right, clear. Okay, let's clear that one right here. Clear. Okay, type this in. Negative x raised to the 5th power. Right click. Plus 5x raised to the 4th power. Right click. Minus 7x raised to the 3rd. Right click. Plus x squared plus 4x minus 1. Okay? And then go ahead and hit graph if you like. Now, kind of look how the graph is kind of bunched up. So I want to zoom in. So I'm going to use my window. And I'm going to use this graph that's already been done for me to kind of help me. My x value can be anywhere from negative 2. So I'm going to change that to a negative 2. That's your minimum. Your x maximum could be something like a 4. Okay? And my scale is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Your y minimum, if you take a look, could be like negative 4. And your y max, you might want to go a little higher. You can do a 6. And my increment is still 1, 2, 3. This way I have a better picture of my graph and I can find a lot more stuff. Okay? So, first things first. You can tell that you don't know where all the zeros are. So let's go ahead and find all the zeros first. And we can label that. Okay? So if you hit second count, you go to 2. Let me try that again. Second count. 2, not intersection. Since I'm right here, I'm going to go ahead and find that point. Left bound. Right bound. And that point is 0.26, 0. Okay? Let's go ahead and find the other zeros. Second count. Go to 2. You do the same thing. I'm not too far. This is the one I want to find. So, left boundary, go past that point I want, right boundary, and it's going to give me my coordinate. This one here is negative 0.67, 0. Okay? Let's go ahead and find that point. Second calc, you do the same thing, 2. Now, you don't have to do this. You can do like in order if you wanted to. You can go zeros, minimum, maximum, all that. So here you go, left boundary, right boundary, and this comes out to be 2.78, 0. All right, now let's go ahead and find our minimum and our maximum. Here's your minimum, here's your maximum, okay? So second calculate, minimum, number 3. Maybe I should have done the maximum first, but that's okay. This one is your constant right here. Okay. Enter, right click, enter, and yes, I want you to tell me what my minimum is. So your minimum is negative 0.34, comma, negative 1.90. Let's go find our maximum. Second count, maximum is number 4. I'm going to scroll all the way over. Enter, go to the right of the curve, anywhere to the right of the curve, enter, and it's going to tell you what this is. So what is my maximum? 2.34, comma, 3.90. All right. Now you have found all those points. Filling in the characteristics will be very easy. So here we go. Okay, first off, your range, far left to far right. That's your domain, sorry. Far left to far right. Your range, far left, far down to up. Boy, I'm having issues. Let's try this again. Domain, far left to far right. Range, low to high. Okay? Your end behavior. So you are looking at this end behavior right here. Okay? So I'm going to write limit. X is approaching negative infinity. As it is approaching negative infinity, it's going north. Right side, right here. Okay? This one is going to the right, and that's positive. As it's heading to the right, it is heading down, so that makes it negative infinity. X-intercept. Now, you see why we did all those things? So here's your x-intercept. Negative 0.67, comma 0. Other one, 0.26, comma 0. Another one, 2.78, comma 0. Okay? Your y-intercept, where are you crossing the y-axis? That is the one thing I did not look. However, you got an equation. This right here is always going to be your y-intercept. Okay? So your y-intercept is at 0, negative 1. That's what that point is. Absolute maximum. Your highest maximum is positive infinity. Your lowest is negative infinity. Relative minimum. Relative maximum. See how that's high, but it's not the highest, but it's high. 2.34, comma, 3.90. Your minimum, negative 0.34, comma, negative 1.90. Okay? Interval increasing. Well, where you're increasing? I am increasing from here all the way through. There's my increase. Starting at negative 0.34, going all the way to 2.34. Okay? Decreasing. I got a decrease right here. You look down, left to right, and then I got a decrease right here as well. Okay? So where are you decreasing from? Negative infinity, stopping at negative 0.34, and I'm starting at 2.34, going all the way to positive infinity. And there's your decrease. There's your dot. All right. Next graph. Do the same thing. Find all those information that you need. Now, I'm going to give you guys a short little trick. Remember how you were setting each one of these to zeros? If you do that, this one is x equals negative 4. This one, x is negative 1. Okay? And this one, x is equal to 2. Remember is how you were solving for zeros. Well, that's what these are. Right here is negative 4, right here is negative 1, and right here is 2. There's your zeros. Okay? So when you find this, all you really have to do is find your minimum and your maximum. So let's take a look. Clear. So I'm going to type it in, 0.5, parentheses, just like I see it, okay? X plus 4, parentheses, X plus 1, parentheses, one more, parentheses, X minus 2. All right, and there I have my graph. It's not going to show everything, of course, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and hit zoom 6, and I'll be just fine with that. There you go. I'm looking for the maximum right here. That's your relative maximum. So I'm going to hit second calc. Maximum is 4. Maybe I should do minimum first, but that's okay. Left side, go over the curve to the right. Okay? So your maximum right there is negative 2.73, comma, 5.20. Let's look at your minimum, which is number 3. Enter. Go to the right of that. Enter, and there you have 0.73, comma, negative 5.20. That's really all you need for this one, okay? And your y-intercept, as you can tell right there, is at 0, negative 1. And if you're unsure, you can go to table and go to where your x is 0. That's the way to do it. Or you can hit second calc. Your x will be 0. When x is 0, that is 4. Oops. I'm sorry, that was 2, 4, wasn't it? Yeah. So this is 4. All right. So there's 2 ways you can do it, okay? Or you can just hit graph and look for it. Go to table. When x is 0, y is what? -4. Yep, there you go. All right. Now we can fill all this. Now let's take a look. 1, 2, 3. Count your x's. 1, 2, 3. It's neither a quartic or a quintic. This one is actually a cubic, okay? Your domain, far left to far right, all real numbers. Your range, low to high, all real numbers. Your end behavior, we're going to talk about this one right here. As this one is heading toward the negative infinity, it's heading west, it is going south, which is negative infinity, okay? Right hand side right here, if that one's going left, this one's going to the right, so this one should be positive infinity. As x is heading toward the positive infinity, let me make it that a little bit better. Where is it going? It's going north, so that makes it positive. This is a positive infinity. Okay. Your x-intercept, where are you crossing it? You're going at -4, 0, -1, 0, and 2, 0. Your y-intercept is 0, -4. Okay, here's another way you can find your y-intercept. Just thought I'd share it with you. All right, put 5 times 4 times 1 times -2. Same thing. That's another way you can kind of do it too. Okay, I don't know why I hit that, but there you go. All right, absolute max, highest of the high, positive. Absolute minimum, lowest of the low. Okay. Relative max, that would be this one, is at -2.73, 5.20. Relative minimum, 0.73, -5.20. Interval increasing, I see an increase from here to here, and I see an increase from here to here. Okay. So you're increasing from negative infinity, stopping at -2.73. You're seeing increase from 0.73 going all the way to infinity. All right, decreasing. There's your decreasing. I'm decreasing from -2.73, stopping at 0.73. And there you have your characteristics for that graph. Okay? Good luck.